All right, Coach, coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports brings us to Southern California and Dignity Health Sports Park in Carson. Straight ahead, we punch the second of 2 tickets to the AFC title game, and we've got a great one in store between the Kansas City Chiefs and our home team. For a berth in the AFC Championship game, off we go in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They'll run for the first time with Austin Eckler. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Charger first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Hey, turn it up.
First down, and they stick with Eckler. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Give him 12 yards there. The Chargers have a first down.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it could be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
I can't believe they even let you play.
From midfield now, here's Jackson. That's caught inside the 20. That was good for 37 yards.
It's a gain of 37. That's another Chargers first down. 1st and 10 at the 13.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Juan Thornhill. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. And now the Chargers are going to signal for another timeout. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. After the interception, here's Jackson. Forced out to his left. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Jackson going to throw again. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. No catches for him in the wild card win last week, but he's got a first quarter grab here.
Slant route's effective no matter who's running the route and catching the ball. But when you have a receiver of that stature, you have to be a little bit more precise throwing it. You don't have the same catch radius with the bigger targets.
57 to Mike. 57 to Mike. Here we go.
Jackson on first down. Escaping the pressure right. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. First down for the Chiefs. Solid chunk of yardage, 17 on the play. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 47. They'll run. It's Hilliard. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that's going to make it 2nd and 14. On the run, this is Hilliard. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
So 2 plays with only negative yardage to show, and now it's 3rd and 16. From the gun, Jackson. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Casey Hayward. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. So a pretty shaky start here for both sides.
Yeah, each quarterback's throwing the ball to the other team. Do you think on both sidelines they're sitting them down and saying, okay, remember, this is the color jersey we're wearing. They're wearing the other color. Let's make sure we get it to our guys, please.
Running on first down, Eckler. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Scampering home from 19 yards out as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. And all the pressure that goes on in these playoffs, but the first score here in the divisional round always very key.
Partner, this team handled it like it was a regular season game, that they were confident in what they were doing, came right out and established themselves early.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They're forced to play catch-up early in this division round game as they search for a seat in the AFC Championship round. A run there on first down gets 3 up to the 28. A gain of 3, second down. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 28-yard line.
Yo, 57's mine. I'm here all day.
Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. And going deep for Hill. And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way down to the 24-yard line. A big play there for KC. 48 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Play action. Now Jackson. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance. That can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a 1st down as well. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. Bear in mind, that wasn't a big lineman back there for the tackle for loss. That was a cornerback.
So are you saying the myth has been shattered? That all of them are not just cover corners? Some of them actually will stick their nose in and tackle when necessary? That's what we just saw, isn't it?
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So 1st and 2nd down went in the wrong direction. They'll try to do better here on 3rd and 13. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll be tackled right on the 10, well short of the 1st down. It's a 4-yard pickup, and it'll be 4th down. Now Brett Maher for the field goal try. The kick by Maher is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they've put together a good little drive there, but ultimately stalling out in the red zone.
Yeah, I know a lot of people look at it as a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it, right? Didn't get the touchdown. But that's actually okay. They got 3 points. Able to give their defense a little bit of rest, let them settle down over there. So all in all, to me, that's a good drive.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. Here's Eckler to begin the drive. He's got a 1st down past the 30. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this 1st quarter. After 7-3 the score on EA Sports.
56. Mike, 56. Right there. 56. It's coming this way. Here we go. Mike, 56. Mike, 56.
They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. He's got a man. That's Keenan Allen. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. That one good for 13 and a Charger first. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
Tighten up.
49-yard line.
Showing it.
Draw play. It's Eckler. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on 1st down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
Six yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Let's go, Heavy. Heavy, what you got? Heavy?
They'll run with a former Tar Heel, TJ Logan. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Check. Fresno.
Now Eckler. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there. Second down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 37-yard line.
42 is the mic. Come on. Take 4. Take 4. Mike 42. I'm coming.
And now Jackson will look to throw it. He'll get this one complete to Davis. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll step aside and come back to Carson after this. The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5.
Check. 66. Kill. 25. Check. 25. Check the backer. He's coming. Double up. He's coming. Double up. Shit. Check. Hey, Mike's 42. Hey, let's get that ball again. Jack, grab it.
On 3rd down, here's Eckler. And he is going to get the first down as he covers up after a pretty good shot there. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Stepping up, he's going to keep Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But, hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not even going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations. Big-time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
He works his way forward for a couple up past the 30.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now a carry here for Hilliard. Give him 8 yards there. Still a few inches to go, though, as it'll be 3rd down and about the length of the football. Here's Jackson. They'll roll him out right. And going deep. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 61 yards. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And the lead is now 10-7. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, and pushed it past the 50-yard line so they felt they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
Switch. Mike 42, check.
On 2nd down, this is Jackson. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Kill. Check your hot read. Go.
Here's Jackson. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Second quarter action. 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. On 2nd down, Eckler. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. It's a 10-yard gain there to set him up 1st and goal. Trying to punch it in with Eckler.
Well, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal.
I'm on. He's coming. We got double up. Let's go. Come on. Check Mike 50. Mike is a 50. Check Mike.
They'll try the ground game with Jackson. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Chargers are going to retake the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 14-10. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. Throwing again on 2nd down. Jackson. First down for the Chiefs. Solid chunk of yardage. 17 on the play. On 1st down. Hilliard. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Play action. It's Jackson rolling to his right. Looking for Cooper. That's complete. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. Okay, so now the question, how did he get that wide open?
Well, we both know that he shouldn't, because from the time they handed out scouting reports before this game, he was circled, starred, everything. Find him, cover him. But sometimes you can scheme a guy open. You put the receivers in a bunch. Maybe you move some motion. Maybe you put them on the backside of a formation, and all of a sudden you've got a better matchup. Every now and then, the offensive guys, they figure a way to get him open, even with everyone keeping eyes on him.
And that's certainly a guy they want to keep trying to scheme open. Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC divisional round. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. Throwing is Jackson. That's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Chiefs first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Jackson from the shotgun. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a first down. Jackson now 12 of 16 thus far. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Now it's Jackson. Flush to his right. Working end zone, but it's incomplete. Mecole Hardman, the intended target. And it's 3rd down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And that is incomplete.
They went with the dive look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
The kick by Marr is good. And the lead is down to 1 now at 14-13. So a decent drive there to start the 3rd quarter. They only salvaged 3 out of it, but they inch a bit closer.
Yeah, but still lots of time to go in this one. That's why you hear that clapping on the sidelines, right? Hey, got some points. As you said, inching their way back in. Time left to go out and get that victory.
The Charger drive about to get going. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior, big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners, anything that you have possible to get in front and keep the ball moving.
And now the defense may be looking out for a pass coming up.
No. Off. Bang, 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 bang.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down. It's complete to Williams. No gain there on the completion, 2nd and 10.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Eckler. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Call it no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. You don't see that a ton, do you? A cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball is moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
Get that quarterback, D-line. Get that quarterback, D-line. D-line, get that.
On 3rd down, Jackson. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. Trying to get their tight end involved finally. That's the first time that they've looked his way. He's kind of been a forgotten man in this offensive scheme.
Yeah, it didn't look his way at all in the first half, and I'll bet you the offensive coordinator made a note at the half and said, let's get him involved because he could be a big-time playmaker for us.
And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And the drive will wind up yielding 3. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now, seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
They go play action here on first down. Escape, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Uchenna Nwosu leading the surge there as he drops him for a loss of 6. And here the pressure from the outside linebacking spot.
And normally when that happens and they're able to get home, that means the other guys on his team helped him out a lot. That they occupied people to allow it to be no less than a one-on-one situation, allows him to get home.
49 the mic, watch 49.
Another try after the first down sack. Jackson sliding out of the pocket. Completes it to Hardman. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
57 Mike 57.
To throw on third down, Jackson. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. Was hoping to make a play there on the return with his speed. Instead, he makes a play for the other side.
Yeah, and how many times have we heard coaches say, you know, sometimes it's not really about those X's and O's we draw up. It's about those Jimmies and Joes. And when you have a punt returner, he's one of those Jimmies and Joes, one of the best athletes. He's unable to make the play that they were seeking, though.
They started on the ground with Eckler. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down L.A. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here is Eckler. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple.
Let's go, defense. Here we go. Check it out. Switch. Kill. Turn it up. Kill. Turn it up.
A give, Eckler running to the right. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 3rd down. One quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now on 3rd down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs.
Let's go. It's going to be a long day, offense. It's going to be a long day.
They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. That'll bring up 4th. They had the 8-yard gain on first down, but unable to do much from there.
Mike 50.
They're going on 4th down. It's Jackson, and it's complete. Henry. The 4th down play doesn't work for the Chargers. And the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position. They go play action with Jackson. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Mecole Hardman, 48 yards. And the Chiefs are once again going to retake the lead. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going.
You ain't doing nothing today. You ain't doing nothing today.
50's the mic. 50's the mic. Hey, go. Here I come. Here I come. Here I come. Short. Mike's 50. Mike's 50.
On first and 10, it's Jackson. Complete. Hunter Henry with the grab. It's a gain of 11 and a first down, L.A.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
You ain't going nowhere.
Mike's 50. Mike's 50.
Now Jackson on first down. Allen's got it complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That one good for 13 and a Charger first. This quarterback now 5 straight completions here in this second half. First and 10. Now Jackson. And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Jackson now. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's third down.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. The Chargers on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 19.
Shit. That's it. Go.
Off the play fake, here's Jackson. He completes it to Henry. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's 4th down. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
You're all mine, baby. You're all mine. Hey, check. Mike 50. Pick it up, guys. Pick it up.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. He's got his man. It's Williams. 27 yards. A big play there on 4th. 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
Well, I'd look down at my play sheet, and what I would find, plays have been successful throughout the game. They've worked at the distance you need, and that's exactly what they got done.
Yeah, this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 15-yard line.
Under 10. Chop up. Whip. Watch the whip. Take four. Kill.
Once more, here's Eckler. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
And the Chargers, first down.
On the ground, it's Eckler. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 5-yard line.
Shoot, shoot, shoot!
The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Hey, pick it up, defense. Check. Shoot, shoot. Check 31, check 31.
They'll try the right side with Eckler. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3.
Rush in. Rush in. Check. Check. Check.
Going on the ground with Eckler. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. And they've got a 4th down now in a game that, to be honest, has been pretty much everything we could have asked for. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the 1st down as he's tackled at the 1. They'll try to run this one in. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky.
Check 52. Watch that. Slam. Switch. Switch. Wide. Get wide.
They'll try to run this one in. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Chargers. Austin Eckler, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon, as his guys have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes. No problem there on the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They're down here in a 1-score game. At the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
Well, they have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Throwing now is Jackson. He's going to let it fly. And this would have been intercepted if he could have gotten the feet in. He didn't, so it's incomplete. Boy, that one really could have turned this thing upside down. That would have been a tough catch, but in this 2-minute drill, those are the ones you really hope your guys come up with.
Yeah, you don't want your guy to be able to take the out because it was a tough catch. You needed him to come up with that one, because if he does, it alters the perspective of this 2-minute drill, doesn't it?
Fourth down, here's Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And no, it's incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And as a result, their playoff run may end right here.
Here we go. Here we go. Go to base. Hey. Watch the out. Kill. Check your hot read. Check 50. Check 50. It's free. It's free. Cut. Small. 55. Mike 55. Hey, eat. Hey, defense. Let's go. 13. Check 13.
And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. And this is complete. It's Allen. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field.
Watch the ship. Slam. Alert flare. Check. Let's go.
On third down, it's Logan, and he will get in across the chalk for a Chargers touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown run. For the Chargers, they're able to widen their lead. So a little icing on the cake there before the clock hits all zeros.
What a way to finish things off. Exactly what you want. Not much time and a touchdown to put things away.
Extra point right down the middle, and that pushes the lead up to 11.
Next the score, Chargers 41, Chiefs 20.
The kickoff team on the field now.